Greetings and welcome to my channel, My Lioness Journey. I am the lovely Lioness, Nechelle. So, what is lovemaking? Have you ever at some point in your adult life asked yourself this question? What is it and what makes it different from an ordinary sexual encounter? If you clicked on this video, perhaps you were wondering if this video would provide some type of insightful breakdown, or you have come to your own conclusion and you want to know if my views align with yours or contrast with yours. Either way, let's get started. I started my journey of self-love and healing in 2017, and throughout this journey, I find myself pondering and questioning previous beliefs I had about everything, with a desire to revisit them from a new perspective. 1 month before leaving my toxic marriage, an event occurred to spark this question, so I grabbed my pen and notebook, and this is the conversation I had with myself. Many of us knows what it's like to have amazing sex, to have an off-the-wall orgasm, a nail-biting, toe-curling physical sensation that sends sexual chills up our spines. Many people have had someone to master their body so well that all they have to do is just touch that one spot and that person becomes instantly aroused. On the surface, that sounds pretty fantastic. However, my soul still finds it all to be superficial, not from judgmental lenses, but from a soul connection perspective. As I watched a woman grieve from the loss of the love of her life, and yes, I perceive and believe that they were truly in love beyond the skin premises, I asked myself, what is it like to make love to, receive love making from, create love making with someone who truly is the love of your life? I was married, some in my heart and the rest on paper, for 13 and a half years. During that entire time, I thought I had made love, only to later discover that which I deemed as love making were really just superficial feel-good physical sessions. This also led me to discover that I have sexual soul ties with men that I have never made sexual love with. We presented each other with the illusion of love making, but never really participated in it. So as I watched this woman, this beautiful now widow, grieve for her true love, I wanted to boldly ask her, what was it like to make love with him? This question may be invasive in nature, but it is a genuine, innocuous curiosity. For I didn't want her man, nor did I desire to know how his physical body felt like up against hers. I wanted to know how her soul felt when it touched his soul during a beautiful ritual called lovemaking. I believe that this is something that no one could truly articulate accurately, but I believe it is something to be experienced if you are fortunate enough to do the self-work to experience intimacy on this level. I also believe that if you ever in life get to experience true love making, that your soul knows. However, at the same time, I don't believe that it is something that happens instantly. Throughout this human experience, many of us believe that if we can find the one that could give us the greatest, the longest, the strongest, and multiple orgasms by the means of our choice, then we have in fact discovered real love making. However, I say all we've really discovered was the manifestation of what we thought true love making was or is. It really doesn't take long to master a person's sexual body, especially if you have frequent access to it, yet at the same time not know much about them. Many people go on to have the greatest sex with their favorite sex partner year after year, but cannot tell you something as simple as that person's favorite color. So now I arrive back to the original question that lingers like an aftertaste in my mind. What is it like to truly make love with someone beyond the definition I once believed was lovemaking? To physically lock in with someone that enjoys your body and you enjoy theirs beyond the sensations that are occurring in your sexual regions. What is it like to be so deep inside of each other that your orgasms literally feel like you have merged into one soul, being catapulted into a realm full of the greatest bliss you could ever imagine? Maybe what I want to know does not exist at all in this particular life experience. Maybe it does, but as a state of consciousness that I must be elevated to. For I perceive that the beautiful widow and the love of her life has been able to achieve this transformative experience together. Whatever it may be, my open eyes causes me to reevaluate what I believe love making to be. I was married for 13 and a half years, some in my heart and the rest on paper. When it was dysfunctional good, I thought we made great, passionate love, only to later discover that not only did we never make love, we never truly loved each other because we didn't even love ourselves. In conclusion, I think we get to individually decide what true love making is, and there is no right or wrong way to view this. I believe that the meaning of this changes and evolves as we change and evolve. I also feel that no one should settle for less than their interpretation of love making if this is something that you truly seek. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a like and share it. And if you feel inspired to subscribe to the channel after watching this video, I thank you in advance for doing so. And I will chat with you all in a new video. Bye bye for now.